Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son, Jack. They had very little to eat, and their only source of income was a cow that gave milk each morning. But one day, the cow stopped giving milk. "Jack," said his mother with a heavy heart, "we must sell our cow. Take her to market and make sure you get a good price." Jack set off to the market with their beloved cow. Along the way, he met a strange old man with twinkling eyes. "Where are you going with that cow, young man?" the old man asked. "I'm taking her to market to sell," replied Jack. The old man reached into his pocket. "I'll trade you something special for that cow," he said, holding out his hand to reveal 5 colorful beans. "These are magic beans. Plant them, and by morning you'll be amazed at what grows." Jack was fascinated by the beans. They seemed to shimmer in the sunlight in a way that ordinary beans never could. Without thinking too much about it, he traded the cow for the beans and hurried home, excited to show his mother. But when Jack showed his mother the beans, she was furious. "You foolish boy," she cried. "We needed money for food, not worthless beans." In her anger, she threw the beans out the window and sent Jack to bed without supper. During the night, something extraordinary happened. The beans took root in the ground, and by morning, a gigantic beanstalk had grown up into the sky, so tall that the top was hidden in the clouds. Jack, curious and adventurous, decided to climb the beanstalk. He climbed and climbed until he was high above the world he knew. When he finally reached the top, he found himself in a strange land of enormous trees and giant flowers. In the distance stood a massive castle. Jack approached cautiously and found the door open. Inside, everything was enormous: the table, the chairs, even the fireplace was as big as a house. Suddenly, the floor began to shake with heavy footsteps. "Feet, feet, fo fum," boomed a terrifying voice. "I smell the blood of an Englishman." Jack quickly hid inside a giant copper pot as an enormous giant stomped into the room. The giant sat at the table, where his wife served him a feast fit for 20 men. After eating, the giant took out bags of gold coins, counted them, and then fell asleep. Jack saw his chance. He crept out of hiding, grabbed one of the bags of gold, and ran back to the beanstalk. He climbed down as fast as he could and showed his mother the gold. They were rich! The gold lasted for some time, but eventually it ran out. Jack decided to climb the beanstalk again. This time, he stole a hen that laid golden eggs. The giant chased him, but Jack managed to escape down the beanstalk once more. Life was good with the hen that laid golden eggs, but Jack's curiosity got the better of him. He climbed the beanstalk a third time. In the giant's castle, he found a magnificent golden harp that played beautiful music by itself. When Jack took the harp, it cried out, waking the giant. "Master! Master, help!" called the harp. The giant chased Jack all the way to the beanstalk. This time, Jack barely reached the ground before the giant started climbing down after him. Thinking quickly, Jack grabbed an axe and chopped down the beanstalk. The giant fell to earth with a tremendous crash and was never seen again. With the golden harp to accompany the hen that laid golden eggs, Jack and his mother lived comfortably for the rest of their days. Jack had learned valuable lessons about the consequences of his actions and the importance of thinking before trading away something valuable, even if the trade does sometimes work out in unexpected ways. And so, my dear, sometimes taking a chance can lead to wonderful adventures, but it's always wise to think carefully before you leap.